Hey, empowered disruptors, Sonia Sales here, your business empowerment growth strategist, where I help you overcome life challenges and start empowered online businesses. Today, I want to talk about not judging a book by its cover, even though the cover is the first thing you see. Now, this past weekend, my husband and I, we went out of town and we went to Houston. Okay. So anyone who is close to Houston or have been to Houston know how the traffic can get. It was a very pleasant trip, and because we took the back roads, really just enjoyed the scenery. I mean, it was a beautiful Texas day. Now we're in the thick of Houston traffic and I'm like, "All right, here we go." Here we go. I'm going to be your eyes type of thing. And for some reason, I don't know if it was just favor, if people were just like extra nice that day. I don't know what was going on, but anytime we needed to merge into traffic or anything, people were letting us in. And I was like, oh, this is so nice. So we finally get to our exit, and it says that literally we're less than 5 minutes from our destination, and traffic was backed up. And so we're stuck on top of like the freeway. And I'm like, okay, well, I know that there is a red light. I couldn't remember because I had been in that area before. I'm like, either it's a red light or a stop sign or something like a four-way stop sign. But anyway, it was backed up. And I'm looking in the rearview mirror and traffic was, I mean, it was crazy backed up. So I'm looking out to the right and I'm like, babe, traffic is not moving. So now you see people doing reckless stuff. You're literally like we're on the freeway. So if I look to my right and I look down, it was weird. It made my eyes weird because of the height. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is not the day to have an issue with heights. And so people started doing dangerous stuff like, trying to, reversing and trying to, it was just crazy. And I said, something is going on that I can't see. Well, then traffic started to move all of a sudden, like normal. Well, we finally saw what the problem was, and the problem was that the you had to cross over train tracks, and the guardrail was malfunctioning on both sides. And here it is. We saw this gentleman, and he was literally holding up the guardrail, so to speak, so that cars can pass under. And that's the only reason why traffic started moving. And I was like, oh my gosh, because as we got closer, we could definitely see that he was homeless. There were a group of other homeless people to the side. And then it was a good Samaritan that had got out of his SUV as we were passing to come help him. So what this gentleman was doing, and he was homeless, he would hold up the guardrails, so to speak, on that one side to let traffic through. Then he would take a break and then he would go to the other side and do the same thing. And I told my husband, I was like, how many times in a day do individuals pass by this group of homeless people and they judge them? You don't know their past story, you don't know how they got there. And frankly, it's none of our business unless we are trying to help. We've been called to that community to help. It's not our business because, in my humble opinion, we are all one choice away, one decision away to where that could have been our story. Okay. And I looked at this person and I saw the value in this individual because he was just a good Samaritan doing a great deed. And we were all thankful. Like people were honking their horns, like, giving him thumbs up. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a great story to share of how we should not judge a book by its cover, even though that's the first thing we see. So, for example, how it relates to business. You may be a newbie, right? And you're just like pumped up. You are owning it. Like, you're like, hey, I may be starting out, but I'm an expert in my field. Like I know I can help people, as far as create mental health awareness. I know that I can create amazing products, candles and jewelries. I know I have what it takes to teach people on this particular topic. And you're like, but no one is buying. No one is really paying me attention right now, whatever the case may be. And someone over here, who feel as though they have arrived, have the perfect, YouTube videos, have the perfect, in their mind, social media, IG account and all the beautiful images and everything just look right. And they're looking at you like, mm-mm, I'm not going to do a sponsor with that person because they are looking and judging you by where you're at. They're not basing their decision by the transformation that you can bring, by the value that you bring, your products and services. And so, my encouragement to you to empower you is kick rocks to those people, okay? Let them judge you because you're not going to always be at the bottom level, okay? And it only takes that one thing that would shine light on you to where people are like, oh my gosh, this person is valuable. Like what they're saying is on point. I need to invite them to my podcast show. I need to invite them to the next conference as a speaker. I need to ask them if they can host a workshop for a group of individuals and talk about this very topic. Okay. And so, what I would say to you is number one, don't judge a book by its cover, even though the cover is the first thing you see. But also, if people are judging you, let them. Keep running your race, stay focused on your focus, okay? Because the right individuals will want to partner with you if you remain consistent. The right individuals will present a door of opportunity. And when that door of opportunity comes to you, believe me, it's not only going to change the trajectory of your life, it's going to change, everything for you to where that person who once judged you, even if it's unbeknownst to you, they may one day want to collaborate with you. And guess what? It will be up to you whether you want to take them up on that offer because you will have those many opportunities coming in. So always see the value in yourself and others. All right, until next time, break free and be fierce. Take care.